Can we bring over the FIBA rule of being able to take the ball once it hits the rim and take it out before it goes in?
It's pretty awesome.
Can we play? I was like, wait a minute. Why did he? Oh, FIBA rules.
I know, FIBA rules.
It's time now for a round of Bucket or Brick, presented by Jack in the Box. Kevin Durant passed Lisa Leslie for most points by a United States player in Olympic history. 503 points for Kevin Durant.
Ooh, wow.
Bucket or Brick, KD's USA Olympic scoring record will eventually be broken. That's hard.
A lot of points.
By the way, that record stood since 2008. It took that long for that record to be broken. Lisa Leslie's.
So
she won 4.
This is KD's
fourth.
And you got to play
at a high level.
I'm bricking it just because I want to.
That went in.
And it went in. What are you going to do, Mark?
It's a toss-up, but I'm going to brick it. Well, that went in too. But on one hand, all records are meant to be broken. The way the game is played, you know, everyone's scoring a high clip. But for a player to break Kevin Durant's record, you're going to have a long NBA career. You're going to have to be one of the best scorers ever. And you're going to have to commit to that many Olympics.
To USA basketball.
And that doesn't always happen.
Yeah, and you got to be one of the best scorers ever, like you just said. Like
Kevin Durant's committed to USA basketball since 2012. And, you know, there's no negativity here. It's just offering context. Like Steph Curry didn't play in his Olympics until this year because there were some injury concerns in 2016. 2021, just the concerns with
timing
COVID.
Is a big part of this.
Same thing with LeBron. So, like, the timing of it is even more fragile than it would be in an NBA season. So I guess I did brick it. So, yeah, I don't see it being broken because it's that hard.
Interesting. But, yeah, even though I believe he started his acceptance of records are made to be broken.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing here. Jamal Murray averaged just 6 points a game in Team Canada's early exit. He reportedly was set to sign a contract extension with the Nuggets, according to Shams, for 4-year, $209 million. Bucket or brick, Jamal Murray is worth a 4-year, $209 million contract for Denver.
I'm gonna bucket it because, yeah, I mean, he won a championship with them. He's their second best player. He's key to what they do. You watch what he did against the Lakers, beating them with those 2 shots, one of them at the buzzer. Had a horrible Olympics. Happens to people, and I don't know. He's not.
He also was running alongside another MVP finalist.
Yeah, I mean,
9 NBA guys.
So Tatum's not playing much. Does he not deserve his 300? He just won the NBA championship and a Finals MVP. I mean, come on, but separate the two. Done.
Yes, great.
Done.
Yeah, Jamal Murray deserves it because of all the things that Geeter mentioned. I don't think that the Nuggets are all of a sudden going to take away that offer. Jamal Murray was eligible to do the extension last year, but he's decided to pass up because he knew that this contract would be more. Now, there is a risk of injuries, but given what Jamal Murray's represented Denver, they're going to keep him. Now, I do have questions about his time in Canada. I get, you know, he didn't have a lot of time with them. He wasn't able to participate a lot in the pre-tournament. But this went beyond missing shots. He didn't have like any positive impact on the team. That was puzzling, but I'm going to take it as an aberration, and it won't have any relation to how next season will be with Denver.
Heading into the game against Serbia on the FIBA MVP ladder, LeBron James is the leader to win basketball MVP. Bucket or brick, LBJ will indeed win MVP.
Say it again.
Bucket or brick, LBJ will indeed win MVP for the Olympics. Heading into the game against Serbia, he was on the FIBA MVP ladder.
Yeah.
He was the leader to win.
Yeah, I still think, well, I mean, all he's done since is get a triple-double and lead the team to victory over Serbia in one of the greatest games ever played. I mean, Steve Kerr continues to rave about what he's done with this team, and I think the guys, he carried the flag for the country. He's Captain America.
Eagle dropping Captain America.
Yeah, I mean,
on the call.
He's the MVP right now. He's the MVP right now.
Yeah, Captain America's getting MVP.
Yeah, America.
There's a lot of good candidates, but LeBron, I think, separates because this has been the norm with how much of an impact he's had on the team. Kevin Durant's been playing at a high level.
They're all playing great, man.
He's coming off the bench.
Yeah.
I mean, we're splitting hairs here. But I think the bigger thing was during exhibition play, Kevin Durant was out with his calf. And so I think LeBron was very important, not just because of who he is, but he was the bridge of kind of establishing some sort of culture continuity.
His leadership,
right off the jump.
Mark.
You know what really jumped out to me, Geeter and Allie?
Matters.
Being in Vegas during training camp.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, first day of the practice, was saying, man, he's the hardest worker, best player in shape right now. And it's LeBron James about to turn 40 in December. Like, this is unbelievable. It is believable.
He went there to show that he could
still
still
him to keep doing this,
play at this level.
It's hard to process.
Yeah, I agree. He's the MVP.
And not just physically, but also mentally.
Yeah.
Speaking of the possession where he took it off the rim, remembering the rules. Then he has the off Jokic out of bounds, and they wanted to give him a full shot clock back, and he was like, no, excuse me.
9 seconds.
Yeah.
He's so rad.
How are you thinking?
Yeah, and a few games earlier. Which game was it when he was correcting the official about when he could check into the game? That was pretty funny.
I need FIBA rules in America. All right. Taurean Prince, in an interview on the Run Your Race podcast, talked about playing with Rudy Gobert, Dwight Howard, and Anthony Davis, and said, I think AD is right on top of them. Bucket or brick, Davis defense is still underrated.
I'm going before Mark can. Because there's no other answer you can give. It's a bucket. He's still underrated. Absolutely. People are like shocked when he plays in these kind of competitions. And, oh, he's so good defensively. Yeah, he always is good defensively. Go ahead, Mark. I dare you.
He, easy bucket here. He's been the best center on Team USA. And I know that, Joel Embiid's been starting. He's had his ups and downs. Steve Kerr's still been patient with him because of the fact that he's Joel Embiid and he has a physical presence that you need in FIBA. But AD's been the best guy defensively. And I think when we're looking at what he's done defensively with the Lakers through the championship run and then maybe some ups and downs, in recent seasons with the Lakers, his defense has always been on point. It's all about him needing help elsewhere with everyone else on the team. And he had that, 2 seasons ago with Jared Vanderbilt. Last season, he was hurt a lot. So Anthony Davis is just playing at an astronomically high level, and he's been healthy, yet he still isn't seen as the best defensive player in the league.
Well said. This one is just for you and I. It's our last one. Geeter. Bucket or brick? Do you know this is coming?
No.
Oh, bucket or brick? Mark Medina is ready to walk down the aisle.
Oh, there you go.
Allie just got a bucket from 7 feet. I will slam this home. Absolute bucket. Val, Mark, they're going to get married on a great date, by the way.
Yeah.
8/24/24, if you want to go with the whole Kobe theme. That's on Kobe Day, and you're also going to get married out there in downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So Mark is absolutely ready. He's been ready.
I'm absolutely ready. Bucket, dunking, three-point contest. I know for Laker fans it's Kobe Day, but in reality,
not anymore.
It is
No, it still
Valerie's
It's Valerie's Day.
Yeah.
It's Val's Day.
Well, you just passed the test right there because I thought you were going to say it's Val and Mai's day.
Yeah, no.
It is
Val's day.
only Valerie's day.
It's not your day, Mark.
Are you excited?
Of course.
Well, obviously you just bucketed 90,000 times, but
Beyond
any nerves?
excited. Val
Do you need
is,
any advice
Val is
from
great. Well, I'll
groom?
take whatever advice you'll dispense. I'm all ears. Nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm excited. It's going to be the best day of my life. And I think you can't compare it to basketball, but because this is a basketball podcast, it's the equivalent of how when teams are trying to get ready for the NBA Finals. There's a lot of work and preparation going into it, but it's all to win a championship. But what's more important than winning a championship is getting married. It's the love of your life. So I love it.
Aw, that's cute.
So cute.
Well, congratulations to you,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
my friend. Really, publicly. Here we are. All right. Thanks to you for listening to the Lake Show podcast, presented by Jack in the Box. If you like what you hear, leave us a rating and a review on your favorite podcast app. We want to hear from you. Send us your questions. Hit us up on X at Relay Clifton, at Geeter, 3 at Mike_Bresnahan, and at
Mark G_Medina.
Until next week.